So
Okay, we're streaming.
Get this. Oh, remember how David quick saved at the end of last game?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that quick save.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit was
I
funny.
forgot. Shut up.
He said
my
quick
God.
save, Sean, and you didn't tell him no.
Yep.
That means by the laws of the land, he quick saved. So fucking funny. Alright. I'm taking Willie away. I'm taking him away. Put him inside. I saw a good way. They just turn into cats. I saw that. I think I saw that on TikTok. That when players don't miss a game, they just get turned into a cat.
Into a
That's
cat.
Ironic given the
God.
situation.
You just have a cat with you at
A
all
Willy
times.
looking cat.
Yeah.
Like it's a cat that
It likes
looks
to-
like a character.
It goes for fingers.
It goes for fingers.
Sonic.
It has bad teeth. Alright. So ironically, the way up is, the way up is the thing that says down.
Right,
Just
right.
down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
It's down from up there.
yeah. Don't get weird about it.
Yeah.
Don't get fucking weird.
I'm not getting weird about it. You're getting weird about it.
don't twist my nipple about this situation, guys.
Where's the Jedi?
The ceiling in this area, it gets much higher than the rest of most of the ceilings inside these caves have been like 15 feet high. The ceiling slopes up to like first 20, 25, and then 30 feet high as you guys enter this area. So it's a particularly large cavern. Fog of War eraser size. Gargantuan. It's just a wet, moist tunnel. You don't see any of the any of the like goo in this area. Just rock. Just a lot of rocks.
Is there a clitoris?
Let's give him a compass that's just basically one arrow with an. But the end's in the south position.
Yeah, that's kind of what trips me out.
up is north. Okay, great.
Yeah, sure.
Like every other map.
Fuck you, map.
There is only north. As you guys I'm just waiting for you guys to move yourselves.
Oh,
You guys,
we're exploring.
yeah,
Okay.
you explore.
You described
hold
the
on.
We're shuffling
environment.
through here.
There's nothing interesting
Now
around while we're
now
walking
we
through.
High
find
ceilings, high
a
ceilings.
bigger high ceilings. Yeah, head.
I see bridges
right.
and
So, no head. Two tunnels branch off opposite sides of this massive 30-foot high cavern. The tunnels reconvene at an overhang 15 feet above the eastern passage.
I blow it up. No, I'm kidding. I think about blowing it up. How much demolition charges would it take? Theoretically.
It would take a few
That's a
demolition
crazy
charges.
fucking man.
I mean, I'm still tripping about the north thing.
I mean,
I'm confused about the up and down, but whatever you guys. I'm just along for the ride. At least
Up,
there's head.
down. Oh, I get it. It's starting to make sense. I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to believe. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna venture around this way.
Okay.
I'll come up here and I'll take like a crouch and I'll kind of do a perception check to see anything around me.
There is. I'll kind of like open up the rest of this area. There are some like destroyed Warforged up there. Looks like a fight occurred on this like overhang that you and friend are now on. And there's yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Aye, Captain.
Take my assistance, sir.
I got a 21 without the assistance.
Go ahead and see if you get better with the assistance.
No.
Okay. There's probably about like
And my
three-
investigation's really good.
there's
Mine's a
probably-
plus
I rolled
10.
awful, so
There's
mine's plus
probably
9.
the
Still awful.
pieces of like 3 Warforged that like were just brutally destroyed up here. Your investigation check also shows you that they are more of those Lord of Blade types. From what you can
14.
from what you can tell, it looks like they probably came across the bear, the blaze bear, and its traveling of the cave system.
And it messed them up that bad?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay.
Do. Like reenacting it.
I jumped down.
You jump down
Yeah,
I just
jumped
go
down as well.
under and through like a normal person.
like a normal person.
Like a normal cow. Do. Hello.
This is the
Ooh,
head. Huh?
ruins.
Head. Oh, this is chest. I thought this was head.
This is chest. No, head is
We're in
something
chest.
you can't see yet. I just thought it was funny to cover to show.
See, those are the nipples. Those are the nipples.
Those are the nips. Yeah. But
Anything of
68. First room. This first chamber you're in is just choked with debris. It's just hard to walk through. Difficult terrain through that first room. Second room that friend is like kind of like looking into right now is a like the bridge. A wood and steel captain's chair tops the platform in the center of this room. Slumped in the chair is a skeletal corpse wearing like imperial regalia. The skeleton wears a silver helmet with a sizable dent. A viewport made from shimmering crystal overlooks the mists of the Mournland.
Ooh, to speak with dead with this guy.
I do not have such ability.
Neither.
But you're right. I wonder what he had to say.
Fucking robots, am I right?
And we'd nod and say yes.
I'm just gonna go to look at these little viewpoints.
Okay.
They're
I
nipples.
think
They're
they're like
nipples.
little-
Hit points.
Yep.
You Lehman, as you walk into that room, you find 3 Imperial soldiers standing diligently at each of those 3 viewpoints. As you like sort of walk in, they all turn their heads to you, revealing ghostly screaming skulls instead of their faces. Do you continue to move in? Like, they don't seem to have noticed you, but they've like heard something in your direction.
I'll stop.
Okay. After a moment, they all turn back to their viewpoints.
I'll take a kind of a step forward. And
They all, as you take the step forward again, all the heads turn again.
I'll stop and see if they notice me this time. Do they do anything other than look at me?
None of them do anything more than look at you from where you're standing right now.
Okay. Kind of look in the room, see if there's anything really of interest. Like a way out or anything like that.
It just seems to be it's the exact same thing as the what you can tell from the room that was filled with rubble, and it looks to just be a defensive point. They all are wielding they're all wielding like laser rifles, essentially, like heavy caliber laser rifles to defend from their positions from like enemy Gundam fights, right?
Okay. I'll step back and leave them be.
Fucking way. Always the whites, am I right?
Am I right? And then Durnhill, you're standing next to a rubble choked shaft.
Mm.
A steady trickle of gray liquid burbles through the rubble.
Breach it. Steady trickle. Feel that.
We need to go up from here.
So we can't use that elevator shaft, basically.
You can. It's rubble beneath you. You can stand on it, but it isn't above you. But due to the rubble, you know how previously you'd been using it as an anti-gravity well.
Right.
The anti-gravity well is not working.
Give me a rope.
So
Right.
And say, how high does it go? You guys are sticking your heads in there. How high is it?
That's what I'm wondering myself.
that's what I'm curious about too. I think it's 60 feet.
Give me 2 ropes.
Durnhill easily spots though that there are notches inside the shaft, but it will take some, strength and athletics to get up.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's 100 feet. Found it. Yep, found it. 100 feet. 100 feet up.
Climb.
Gonna fly. I think I'm still flying from last time.
An hour. That's your time, right?
Um,
We'll call it about halfway done. We'll say you've used 30 minutes of it.
I think I get like 4 hours total, right?
Do you get 4 hours? Okay.
Let me look. I'm looking now. Yeah. I just have to expend a charge. I have 4 charges.
You fly on up.
Yeah, and I'll get the rope tied for you.
We don't need a rope. I mean, well, I'll probably give you guys advantage.
As you fly up, this 30-foot tall chamber centers on a massive stone table where dozens of large maps and scroll cases lie scattered across said table.
I'll scan those.
You're not up there yet.
Okay.
Only
We'll do a rope
to
to help you guys climb.
This is.
I'll go ahead and cast fly on myself.
Okay.
Actually, let me check something. So
If anybody wants to get climbing, you can make me an athletics check with advantage with the rope.
Yeah.
Let me do
Athletics.
my climbing. I could probably climb it pretty easily with my athletics. I get advantage?
You do get
What if I already
advantage.
have advantage? Or what does that mean? Does that mean I have advantage?
You just have advantage, yeah. You just have advantage.
Well, it has an A next to it. What does that mean? I'm a remarkable athlete.
Jim Jams, roll me a D100.
Damn it.
I got 25. Did I climb right up there?
You do climb right up there. Uncas is fine.
Did I even need the rope?
No. Jim Jams rolled an 11. What'd you roll for your
Uh-oh.
D100, Jim Jammy?
Did I just blink? I'm rolling.
You fall from 27 feet and take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah. Ouchies.
Scuffed up my mech body a little bit.
A little bit. Make me another athletics check with advantage.
Deal. Jesus Christ.
Oof.
These dice are just rolling in the worst parts.
Hey, a 12 is what you needed.
Thank God.
There's a few moments. Jim Jammy, you take it slow and steady. Jim Jammy is going to take 10 minutes to make it up there. That's what I'm going to say. Jim Jammy, slow and steady wins the race on this one. He makes sure he has a grip and a foot. The 3-to-1 rule is what Jim Jammy goes with. 3 on, 1 off at all times.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to use magic. I'm not going to use technology. We are a person. We use rope. We can do this with rope.
Durnhale, you're ahead of Jim Jams. Jim Jams falls past you. What'd you get on the athletics check?
Yeah. 16.
Great. You make it up to the top with everybody else. So everybody but Jim Jams. We'll just like have a brief moment with where everybody's up there but Jim Jammy. That's
Just
Jammy's
climbing. Just.
climbing up. So there's a table in this room that you guys are in, covered in maps, and scroll cases and various other, maps and scroll cases. Oh no.
How do they have the compass drawn on those? No, I'm kidding. Anything interesting about them?
You're not up there.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
We'll wait. We'll help him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys could grab the rope. He's the only one on it now. Just like yoink him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna explore till he's up here.
I'm
Right.
sure I've got enough strength to just
Yeah.
drag him up.
On each side, Hunkus and Durnhale, you guys can see that you're like in the shoulders, and there are ballista mounted on wheels that point out the windows. On each of those, like the shoulder points.
Okay.
There are a bunch of ballista arrows scattered on the floors in the area. Easily haul Jim Jammies up.
I gotta go get some water. I'll be right back.
Jim Jammies wants to go investigate the maps and stuff. Jim Jams,
Yeah.
you want to investigate the maps?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry, I was
well-
muted. I was going to mute.
Roll me an investigation check.
10-4. 28.
28. You start like picking through them, opening up some scrolls, some maps. And you find that like none of these bear any resemblance to the current topography and maps, or like the current topography of the Mournlands. These were made before the Day of Mourning. But you think that like historians or anybody that like cares about historical value would find a gold piece value out of this. And as you're looking at it, you feel the table beneath you begin to move, and then it attacks you.
Then it what?
It attacks you.
What does?
The table.
The table?
I think the table's attacking you, bro. I say that out loud.
Bro, I'll put the maps back on you. Calm down.
A natural 20.
To hit me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, 20? My armor class is 21.
No, a natural 20, so 30.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. And then a 27.
Damage?
Damn it. No, to hit.
Healing? Oh.
A 30 and a 27.
Yes, both those hit. God dang
The
it.
stone table just like kicks up and slams down on top of Jim Jams.
Oh no. What happened?
Like an
He picked up a map and the table is not having it.
Not having it. Not having one of them was a crit. And you weren't here to stop it. I get my crit.
The table is like absolutely fucking not.
I'm getting table flopped right here.
24.
Literally table flop.
36 points of bludgeoning damage for the crit. Oh, geez. 18, 24 points of bludgeoning damage for the second hit for a total of 60
Lord
points,
Almighty.
60 points of damage total. Just
I'm
a stone table just slams down. Just completely like it's sitting there and then it like full 180 degrees is on top of Jim Jams. Roll initiative. You are fighting a fucking table.
I saw that one coming.
There's a hidden Jim Jammy somewhere. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. I found him. I found the hidden Jim
I rolled
Jammy.
twice because I have advantage on initiative, just FYI. I don't know if you can see that now.
It didn't update it still. Fuck.
Okay. Boo.
Friend got a 23. Uncas got a 16.
Yes.
Fahrenhale got a 15. Jim Jammy got a 13. Lehman got a 23. Start combat. Friend, you're up.
It's still on top of Jim Jammy.
In a cinematic sense.
Okay. Not like pinning him.
Not
there's
pinned.
there's no pin. There's no grapple. It is a like, yeah.
I'd probably move up here and kind of get under it, like, in between it and Jim as much as I could, and then underway.
Okay.
So you will.
I have advantage on those. Not con saves, but magic. Okay. Is this no, this is the legacy one. Hold on. Jim Jams, we're gonna redo damage. Erase your 60 damage. We're redoing it.
Running it back.
Run it back. Run it back, Jim Jams. Get rid of your 60 damage.
I did. Tap 4 boss.
38 points of bludgeoning damage.
What? Okay.
And 28 points of force damage. That's the crit.
That's bad.
It's not better because that's just the crit.
Oh, damn.
And then 18 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of force damage for the non-crit. So 38 plus 26 is
18 and then 4s.
18 and then 4 is 22. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
18
I got you. I got you.
Right.
I meant. Yeah.
Perfect. That's that's his thing. That's his thing. Great. I still have magic resistance. But I've lost. Not that it matters with you guys. All you guys have magical hit. I rolled a 21. 21 con save.
So 21.
21.
That's the like half.
Half damage.
Angel.
And damage. Half of that or 5 or 10.
No, it was 21 damage, so half to 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. It was 21 and 21 and 21. So
21, 21, 21.
Yeah. 10 points of thunder damage. It cracks a little bit.
Then I'll say,
Anything else,
get up,
friend?
Jim. Kick its fucking teeth off.
I smile and most of my teeth are like out of my mouth.
Lehman, you're up.
That was an inspiration.
Oh, that was an inspiration, Jim
Yeah.
Jams. Make sure you have the other inspiration.
Heroic inspiration.
No,
Bardic inspiration. The D10.
Bardic.
Well, there's like a little button on the.
Heroic is when I give out
Yeah,
inspiration. That's
not the
me.
same. This is the
But
D10
as
you
a
can add to any roll once.
As a human, can't you give yourself heroic inspiration all the time? Maybe not. Anyways, Lehman, you're
I
up.
do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Big B's hand.
Okay. Big B's hand. We have one of those, right? No.
We
We need to
thought we
make a
did.
Big
we
B's
have
hand.
a cephalopod that we can. This thing.
The Chaos Quadrupod. Okay.
But yeah, we don't really have a. I haven't really looked hard for.
The room is 40 feet high, Lehman, so you can have
Okay.
Big B's hand like above the table.
Yep. Okay, I am going to do that, and I'm going to go ahead and attempt to grasp it. So
Okay.
using the grasping effect to grapple it. I'm assuming
Okay.
it's not huge.
It is large. It is a large creature.
Yep. It's not huge or smaller. It is huge or smaller.
Yeah, it is huge or smaller. Yep.
They just add this
Yeah.
filter.
So dexterity save or be grappled. My save is a DC 21.
I am not making that. I got a -1 and it's a 7.
Okay, it's grappled.
It is grappled. It cannot move. Anything else?
No, I think that's gonna cover it.
Okay. Next. It is its turn. It is going to use its bonus action to cast slow on everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, on all of you. So I need all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Man, what the fuck?
No. Wisdom saving throw. Misread. It's
Damn,
using
that was a good one.
Sorry
the bad
to
one.
trick you.
Sorry.
It's
I was like, man, that was good.
requiring no spell components and using Constitution as the spell casting ability is what it says, and that's why it's
Yeah,
it's a
It's
decent
I got
DC.
you. It's okay.
Bruh.
I got 15. That's not as good as the Constitution roll I had.
Yeah.
I
Feels
forgot that I shouldn't
Yep.
trust the D&D Beyond dice because that's a 12 and I
Yep.
have a 10
Yep.
to my save.
All right, so Jim Jammy fails, Durnhale fails, Hunkus fails, Lehman succeeds, Friend fails. An affected's target speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't take reactions. On your turn, it can take either an action or a bonus action, not both, and it can only make one attack if it takes the attack action. If it casts a spell with a semantic component, there's a 25% chance the spell fails as a result of the target making the spell's gestures too slowly. I don't remember that last part being part of how slow originally worked. I think that's new.
What was
That's
it?
Two of the
new.
new
I
rules.
wasn't listening.
If it casts a spell with a semantic component, there is a 25% chance the spell fails as a result of the target making the spell's gestures too slowly. That's crazy. An affected
Why
target
are we
repeats the
moving so
save
slow?
at the end of each of its turns, ending the spell on itself on a successful save. I'm now going to wail on Friend. I think I'll wail on Friend this time.
So what I gather out of that, I can only attack once per turn
You
now.
can only attack once per
Mhm.
turn. You get either
Oof.
your action or a bonus action.
Big oof.
A 16 to hit, Friend. Remember the -2 to your AC.
Yeah, that just hits.
Great.
Well, you are also disadvantaged.
Why do I have disadvantage?
Grappled.
Grappled.
Is that what grapple does? I know they changed grapple. Grappling. Successfully grappled. Speed 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any other target other than the grappler. That is what grapple does. Because I chose not to attack you. Well, my two rolls were a 6 and a 13. So we'll still take the 16.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll take the other one, and then it's a 10 and a 6 again, so it's another 16. So just squeaks by with the slow in effect. 16 points of bludgeoning damage for the first attack. And 9 points of force damage. And then 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And 5 points of force. And that is my turn. Hunkus, you're up. Oh, yes.
Pulled out things that could be big V.
Okay.
I think. Carl.
I still like the quadrupod
Carl,
the most.
Carl and Trevor, between the quadrupod and these
Whatever.
things. Carl doesn't care. Trevor?
I like the quadrupod. That's good.
Trevor, do you?
Yeah, the quadrupod works.
Okay, quadrupod works.
We'll just do different colored quadrupods if they both Bigsby's hands at the same time.
I kind of like this one.
It does kind of look like.
I do. That's the one I was also thinking of.
Hungus, you're up, buddy.
Hey, I'm gonna swing. Swing my one swing, I guess. Am I within range? Do I need to move to swing on him, or am I good where I'm at? Is he like
very cluttered map? You are within range.
Okay, I figured. Okay, I'm gonna swing. Oh, that's not good. 15 to hit probably doesn't hit.
15 on this guy is not good enough. Clanks off the table. bounces
That
off super
sucks.
slowly. At the end of your turn, make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 19.
That succeeds. As it bounces back, you sort of have to catch yourself from beginning to move too quickly again. As the spell breaks on you. Durnhale, you're up.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. I don't like being in this guy's melee range, but there's not a lot I can do about it without getting fucking bonked.
No, there absolutely is something you can do.
You're an astral elf.
Oh yeah. I mean, that would be my entire thing, but yeah.
Well, you can do it as an action. You can do a one-time just teleport.
Yeah, no, I can bamf away, but that would be my entire thing because I'm slow.
Be worth it, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll use one of my 5. He's here.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna use
Here.
one of my 5 teleports and just go boof.
Okay. I will just point out to you that the ballista are on wheels. You could drag a ballista. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I
Thunk
100%.
this guy. Hell yeah.
Pick it up what I'm putting down.
I am, and I will do my wisdom saving throw and hopefully not do bad.
Okay, yeah. Give me your wisdom save.
How about a 17?
That is a success.
Yes.
As you bamf, you feel your like by doing that, you like stepped through the astral sea for a moment, and when you came back, you feel cleansed of the slow.
Mm.
And he's gone.
He's gone. He said just listening and then left.
He's probably, I bet he's on the train or something. Jim Jams. Jim Jams.
Oh man, I'm fucked up.
You're slowed. You feel several of your teeth just like hanging from your mouth.
I spit out my teeth that are in my mouth.
Mm-hmm. They clatter against the table.
Oh man, I feel like is he still grappled?
He is still grappled by the hand. The hand has it like on all sides and it's just holding it in place.
I'm also reading about a stone construct that I can summon. Because I'm fucked up and I just need to pull aggro as much as possible. Or would freedom of movement work on slow? For the duration, the target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to have the paralyzed or restrained condition.
Yeah, freedom of movement would fix your speed problem.
But not be able to.
Yeah.
No, for sure, but I still feel like that's pretty big. Is it slow, like an effect just directly on us, or is it like a radius, or is it like a zone?
It was a zone. It was an immediate cast. It's a 4th level spell. Slow is a 3rd level spell. Hold on. I would like to get back to you about this. I would actually say freedom of movement beats slow. I'm going to change my stance. Okay. You are still under the effect of slow. That does that make sense? Like you have 2 buffs.
I still have the negative
of,
AC.
No, but like if freedom of
as
movement,
long as you have freedom of movement, you're not being affected by.
But slow is still there, and if freedom of movement is removed from you, the slow re-engages, as long as you haven't succeeded on the save at the end of your turn.
That makes total sense. Okay.
It is still a debuff that's on you. You've just managed to beat the debuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast freedom of movement on myself.
Great.
And then I need to get myself out away from this guy.
He is going to, the moment you leave his radius, take a reaction and smack you.
Can he while he's grappled?
He will do it at advantage, disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair.
A 14.
Misses.
Great.
I'm actually gonna run to this side. I'm gonna run to this ballista.
You got it. So you have a bonus action still.
Could I bonus action move this ballista in his direction?
How much more movement do you have?
0.
Then no.
Okay. Fair. Fair.
You can bonus action take a potion.
Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. Let me go to my inventory real quick. I'm gonna do greater healing, which is 44 plus 4.
And at the end of your turn, make me a wisdom saving throw.
9. Boo. Still
Plus
something.
4, so
Plus
13.
4. And then a wisdom saving throw?
A wisdom save, yeah.
Jesus. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Dirty
Nice.
Gentleman's 20.
The slow disappears from you.
Nice.
You only have freedom of movement now.
Nice. Swag. And that's a
Friend.
duration of 1 hour, just so you know.
Great. Friend, you're up. Ooh, I'm gonna just roll something real quick. Okay, I rolled an 18. His spell didn't fail.
How beefy guy look?
Beefy as fuck. He's a stone table. It is like a masterly crafted stone table.
He is the beef.
You see the like veins of rich marble that like go through it, right?
Nice and veiny.
Okay.
The deck
save? Is disintegrate have a semantic component?
Does.
What do you want to roll to do the 25% chance? You want to roll a d4 on a 1 you fail? Great. Great. Success. Love to see it. I get advantage due to my magic resistance.
You're right.
But it's a deck save, right?
Fucking huge. Just wasted all that time telling me how.
It's a deck save, right?
Yeah.
It's a -1.
Okay.
I am not dexterous, but I am very magically resistant. My highest roll was a 14. So a 13 in total. Roll your disintegration.
81.
Ooh. Ooh. Like one of the whole legs just like falls to the ground, dusted. I will also say a good portion of the maps are also disintegrated.
I figured they fell off. They didn't fall
Fuck
off
those
the
maps.
floor.
They are. There's like there's a lot on the floor, but some of the maps, like the history as we got
pinned down or something.
Yeah. Some
Fuck their
paperweights,
history.
magical paperweights. Yeah, Jim Jammy is out to just ruin this table at this point.
I fucking hate this.
Fuck tables. Jim
All my
Jammy,
friends hate this table.
all my homies hate this table. Friend, can I get a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn?
Natural 1.
Okay.
Nukes this man and then just absolutely.
Is still
starts moving backwards.
yeah, is still pointing his finger at the
From the
table
disintegrate.
yeah, for the disintegrate. Yeah. Lehman, you're up.
Okay. I think controlling the hand is a bonus action.
It is, yeah. Big B's is a bonus action.
Okay. I will go ahead and just squeeze the table.
Great. Give it a good little squeeze.
It maintains the thing. It just will do bludgeoning damage. Take a bonus action, cause that hand. Just straight up does damage. Wow.
Right.
Sorry, I just realized I. $46. So 4d6. 15 plus 5, 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage.
Bludgeoning damage. If that
20
matters.
points of damage. It does not. They've lost their, like, one of the things the new stone golem has lost is its, like, piercing, bludgeoning, slashing, like, its damage, its physical damage stuff that the old ones had.
Okay. I'm just like trying to decide. I don't know if this is going to do anything. Do I have that? Okay. I will just go ahead and cast Ray of Frost on it.
Okay. Is that a save on my end or an attack roll on yours?
An attack roll.
You got it.
It's 24 to hit it.
Yep.
So 3d4. 15 points.
15 points. Freezes a little bit of rime on the top of the table. It looks hurt. It definitely, especially after the disintegrate, the hand squeezes and more of the rocks crumbles to the ground. It definitely looks very hurt. Anything else, Lehman?
Nope, because I can't move without entering its combat area.
It did attack. You saw it take a swing on Jim Jam. It used its reaction.
All right, in that case, I will move over here.
Great. Awesome. It is now its turn. I'm going to roll a d6 on a 5 or a 6. I've got it on everyone this time. On a 5 or a 6, I can cast slow again. A 2. No slow. It's going to it's going to buck up and try and destroy Big B's hand. It's going to try and slam it against the wall. A 24 to hit.
I'm going to say that's probably going to hit. AC 20, yes.
Great.
That hits. Hit points equal to your hit point.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
It has my hit points.
What the fuck? It takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 9 points of force damage. And then it's going to go again for a natural 1. The Bigsby's hand manages to avoid being slammed into the wall a second time.
Mhm.
Hunkus, you're up.
Okay. And I'm not slowed anymore, so I can do my full attack, right?
You can do
I'm
your
all
full attack. Correct. Yep.
I'm full bore on this one. All right, I'm feeling good. Let's do this. I'm going to take my first swing on him. And that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And then let's do the old damage. It's going to be 10 on that one. I'll do another swing on him. Oh, almost. That's going to be 25 to hit, so that hits. It's going to be 19 total so far.
Okay.
And then let's do another swing. That's going to be 21 to hit. That hits,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Not as good. That's 7, so that's going to be 28.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
26 points total is what that is. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Anything else, Hunkus?
And then on the last one, I'm going to go ahead and do the. Can I knock him prone with one of my
You could.
tactical master?
Yeah.
Is that one of those options I have?
Topple.
Which one is it? Topple.
It's
Topple. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. So con save. Yep.
Really good at those, though. 18. 18.
And so it's going to be 8. That's going to be 13 plus my strength is what that is modifier.
I don't know.
So it's going to be 17.
Okay.
It needs to be 17.
I'm not toppled. I got an 18.
Yep. Okay, that's it.
Great. Durnhill.
So moving and doing anything with this ballista, is that like
That's
is it
gonna
already
be your action?
Okay. Is it already like fully loaded? Or
I
would
will
it be,
say
like...
that both. I will say that both
Okay.
of them are loaded
Cool.
with the first
Cool.
one. The rest are on the ground around you. The like spares. I would say that it is loaded and at. Well, fuck me. Let's go look up. I know there's rules about ballista. Ballista. Requires load and aim. Loading a ballista requires the utilize action, and aiming it requires another utilize action. Then a crew member then can take the ballista bolt action. Rough.
Okay, yeah, I'm a pass on that, I think. For expediency's sake.
It does 3d10 piercing damage. That's the what it does.
Not bad. We'll do a 3rd level guiding bolt.
Great.
Smack it. 23.
That hits.
Radiant.
That's a real bitch. You know that?
Darnell, anything else?
I'll move up here.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, next attack on the golem has advantage.
Jim Jams, you're up.
So to shoot this ballista, well, is Hunkus in my way?
Hunkus would not be in your way, no.
Okay, to shoot this
Alright.
ballista,
It will take you 2 rounds. You need to aim it as an action and then fire it as an action.
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you turn and you line up the ballista with the table.
Yep.
You got it. Friend. Is that just a... Oh, okay. I thought that was your action. I thought you were gonna just
That's
vicious
my
mockery him.
turn. Oh, that's my turn. No, I'll disintegrate him again.
Oh, gee, the fuck. Okay, well, roll your d4.
Okay. 4. Here we go. Ready? Cross your dicks. Good.
We're good. We're good with a 2.
Roll a
little
dex
close.
Roll dex save.
Roll a dex save.
Have
-1 at advantage. I rolled 2 of the same number. They're both 9s. So.
Alright, well, this is higher damage. See if I roll it again. 86.
He's disintegrated. He's got 50 hit points.
He gone.
He's gone. Just dust.
He's been tabled.
He's been tabled. And I think Jim Janney fires his ballista at the same moment, just out of like anger. Fuck that thing! Just a ballista bolt shatters across the stone floor, splinters into many pieces.
He killed the one surviving map.
Fuck that thing!
Oh, man, we tell people it was a really big, scary warlord or something.
That guy was really strong.
Mm-hmm.
I had to use my 2 biggest.
Why?
myself.
Why do they make their tables like this?
Why? Yeah, who makes a table that way?
Who makes their tables like this?
What the fuck, IKEA?
Well,
it is designed to defend Landro from enemy borders. As
that's
soon as the creature disturbs
Yeah.
the table's contents, the table reveals its true nature and attacks.
If I had a colossal mountain-sized thing that could walk around and probably lay a waste to a city,
Yeah, you'd have a pretty good job. Yeah.
I want to make sure there were security measures in place.
Well, they're colossal dickheads.
All right, Lehman, you can see that there's a door. There's also like an open air walkway kind of area, so like you feel the breeze and like the mist sort of is rolling in. And Jim Janney, you also see the same thing down your section.
Yonder.
Yeah,
I kind of like look like over this way.
It's just like the beautiful, like beautiful in the way we sort of know it with like the mountains. You know,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like horrible to realize how far up you are, but the like mist and the sort of snow-capped mountains, it's serene almost.
Yep.
Yeah, door.
You also get in a little bit.
And step in, look around, come back. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be the same thing on the other side.
Yeah.
In fact.
Yeah, you
Hey,
can actually
Jim
see.
Janney.
Yeah, you can actually see Jim Janney's when he was poking his head over there. Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Yep. So, any choice preference on which one we check first?
I have 36 hit points. I want to address that.
Let me use a
Everybody
I
come
got-
in here.
That's awful.
Back in
Yeah.
Here.
here. No.
I'm
okay.
going to. Well, you guys have a moment. I'm going to go get some water and take a piss. Have
10 forward.
Have a moment.
Can't do it.
That was. I can. That was just a warm up.
Man, I'll literally make you whatever the fuck you want, man. I'll make you feel so good, man. Just please, God.
Thank you.
Dude,
Whatever the fuck you want, man.
Here.
You want a robot? You want a robot that does it, man? I'll fucking make whatever you want. man.
Who got hit? Like, oh,
Pretty hurt. Like
You're pretty hurt.
Health.
I'm fine.
you're fine. I'm fine. I think it was just you. I think you two were the one that really got smacked.
I'm
Um,
hurt.
That's what I said. You too. I will do a cure wounds on both yous at 4th level. Jim Jammy, you get 42.
Nice. Perfect.
And friend, you get 44.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Thank you. I know I said some
Indeed.
stuff. Don't think of me any differently. Yeah, that was fucking crazy. That guy fucking mollywopped the shit out of me. That crit did not feel too good.
Oh, this dust? Is that what you're talking
Yes.
about? This dust
Yes.
is
Table dust.
taking it around.
I put a little bit in a jar.
You put some dust in a jar.
I'm gonna do horrendous things to this.
Sweep it up, throw it, put it in the dustbin, throw it over the edge.
Yeah.
It's my dust in a jar.
Okay. Alrighty. What was decided while I was gone?
We did healing.
Great. Great. A thick cure wounds.
Extra thick.
2 thick cure wounds. Jeez. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna look out these peepholes here.
Okay.
Do I see like where the arms go? Or if these are shoulders, I assume that these things are the skirts and the arms.
Yes. One of them's in the mountain and one of them's just sort of hanging. Here, I'll show the I'll eraser the like edge of the arms. Right? Like that's what you see, right?
Okay. So the one on this one is just hanging.
Yes,
Right.
and then this one's like in the mountain. See?
Alright. Oh, that one doesn't go anywhere, so we're gonna want to go this shoulder.
What shoulder? This one?
Yep. The other one's just kind of hanging.
Do you think there's any cool stuff down it though?
Maybe.
Well, there's also still like the spine still goes further up.
Oh,
that's my bad. I feel like I didn't say that. That's my bad. You guys
Okay.
just like hit a floor, and so I let
Oh, I
you
thought
out
that was
on
the
the next
case.
floor.
I just thought maybe this also could get us out.
There is, yeah. There's plenty of ways. I felt like the way Carl was talking that he was looking for the way further on, the only way,
No,
and
it's
so I just
more-
wanted to.
Yeah, I thought the spine stopped.
Nope, spine keeps going up. So you're just sort of exploring this area currently.
Yeah, do you guys want to explore the other arm real quick since it kind of just looks like it dead ends or at least like flops down?
Let's just see.
Okay, opens the door.
Whole lot of
Inside,
bullshit.
inside of this ruined 30-foot tall chamber is bare, except for a large wooden chest set directly in the middle of it. The
I'm
ostentatious
getting out.
chest's
I'm getting
dark walnut planks shine, and its iron straps are gilded with a thick sheet of gold leaf. An iron padlock crafted in the shape of a grinning demon hangs from the chest's half.
Ooh.
This sounds awesome. I yell from the next room over.
Jim Jamie's already turning the ballista.
Yeah, literally, dude, you know it.
Let me just get out the way here.
Yeah, Lehman's over here like grabbing a handful of the ballista bolts.
Your briefcase, Jim Jam goes, what is that?
I throw something.
It doesn't move when you throw something at it.
Does the thing stick to?
Should I do a history check? Should I look at? Let me see if I can recognize who.
Mimics are
what...
sticky, right? Mimics are sticky. That's what I'm looking for. Thing I throw at.
Yes, it does stick to it. Yeah.
Okay,
It does stick to it.
this is like one of them live checks from before.
So
remember?
close and lock
I
the
do.
door.
Actually, I think I'm just going. The moment it sticks, I think I'm just going to have it come alive.
Interesting chest to be same as something
Okay.
that the flame strike happened to
Roll
it.
some initiative.
Can I close
It did 1 point of damage.
Let's see who beats the. Let's see who beats
Okay,
the
yeah.
initiative.
Let me roll initiative and you roll initiative.
You beat me by 1. I got a 17. I use an action and open the door.
Oh, it's locked, right?
No, it was never locked.
We're locked.
It was never locked.
Guess we're fighting a mimic.
I shoot it with a ballista.
Oh, guys, shame. Flame strike.
Covered in oil.
I do like just the first round of combat is just going to be friend shutting the door and the mimic with his tongue opening the door again. That's going to be the first round of combat. Then we're going to have a second round of combat with everybody else.
I'm thinking of like the Dark Souls mimics with like legs and arms and shit like
yeah,
that.
that is what this one is. Nope, you're right. That is what this one. So, a friend, you throw. What did you throw at it, friend?
Hold on, sorry. What'd you ask me?
What did you throw at it?
What? A short sword, I guess. You know,
So
what's in my inventory?
Yeah,
Something I've grabbed off of something.
Yeah, you just chuck a short sword at him, and it sticks, and then the chest just sort of rises, like 5.5, 6 feet into the air. These long, spindly legs sprout beneath it. From the sides of the chest, these big, like, lanky arms come out. The tongue's rolling. The mouth, the, like, chest is starting to, like, slam shut as the teeth clacks together. Friend just shuts the door. Kind of just turns to everybody, and, like, if friend had eyes, the eyes would be wide as you hear the creaking of the sound of the door again. As the mimic just opens it right behind friend.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's like, "Waha," it goes to attack, and then Jim Jamie's just there with a ballista.
Hey! This thing is not cool. Where like you are in hyper danger, friend. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Like you're in big danger.
Super mimic or something?
It's not, but it has a goal in mind, and I will remind you that you are at the shoulder level of a Gundam at open air. It has no self. What's the word I'm looking for? It does not value its own life. That's what I'm going to tell you.
What was that?
I'm going to tell you, it does not value its own life.
No self-preservation.
Self-preservation, that's the term I wanted. Thank you.
That's what you're looking for, yeah.
Add tokens. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay. I rolled a 17. Friend rolled an 18. Dernhale rolled an 18. Hunkus rolled a 10. Oh, I just start combat too quick. Okay, so if you guys... Yeah, there's the 12 on Lehman. Jim Jams. Roll some initiative, Jim Jams. 14. Look at that, guys. It did it for me. Guys, it did it for me. I just gotta. Yeah, I just gotta
There
wait.
you
Well, there was
go.
an extra Jim Jammy too. Hadn't rolled.
Maybe I deleted the other one. Yeah, I got rid of that one. I deleted him. Start combat. Friend, you're up first. You see its arms are about to just like try and grab you.
Fuck, man.
I was gonna say the word disengage.
Try to push it.
Okay.
On save.
On save, I have a +2 to this roll. 19.
Pass, but you take 7 damage.
Okay.
Probably should. But shit, man, you know? You know?
Yeah. We know. We know.
What you
We
gonna do,
know.
friend? Are you gonna leave, or are you gonna risk the one attack?
Use it on the mouse.
I'm gonna do my Celestial Revelations with Necrotic Shroud as my bonus act.
Oh, you're gonna pop your wings out? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's the gross.
Yeah,
Did the gross one.
you did the
So
gross
this
one.
guy needs to make a saving throw, charisma saving throw, or be frightened.
-1, 11.
All right, so he's frightened until
Okay,
the end
he's
of my next
scared.
turn. I'm gonna stay
Okay.
here.
Okay, he is scared.
He's like, it's so ugly. Oh my god.
Darnhill. He's like, I don't know if I fucking want to eat that guy. I don't know if I want to touch him. Fuck. Ugh. Ugh.
He's worse than I am.
Darnhill. Darnhill, you're up.
Okay.
The liquid gets all. The liquid.
That's what I was about to say. You guys made me ink. There was something I was going to do and I completely forgot. What is it? Right. Spiritual weapon. Let's do that. I'll throw it behind Mimic. And it's gonna give it a smack. That is a 26 to hit.
That's yeah.
10 force damage on the spiritual weapon bonk.
Great. Bonk.
And then so that was bonus action, and then action I'll do a cantrip. Firebolt. That's a 23 to hit.
Okay.
With 18 fire.
Nice. It's now on fire. Is that your turn, Darnhill?
That is my turn.
It is now its turn. It is going to, while on fire, at disadvantage, try and just reach out and grasp friend. A natural 20
It has disadvantage.
and an 18. Well, you take
Here, how much I take? I'm fucking stuck to it.
you take 11 points of bludgeoning and 3 points of acid, and you are now stuck to it. You have the grappled condition. It will move 5, 10 feet. And that's its turn. It is holding you over the edge.
What is wrong with this guy?
Sadistic mimic.
Jim Jams, you're up. The mimic you watched, I'm gonna say you've already done the aiming. You can just pull the trigger, right? Like you saw the chest and you walked back and you're like, nope, fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've turned around, you've got ballista armed, primed, ready in hand, but you watch as the mimic just grabs friend, picks him up, takes 2 steps forward, turns, and is now holding friend over the chasm.
Oh, you think I'm scared because you'll drop my friend? Well, joke's on you, idiot. He can fly. And I shoot it.
Go ahead and make the attack roll. It's a ranged
3d10s?
attack. It's a ranged attack at first.
Okay.
Yeah. Ranged
I
attack
kinda-
roll plus 6. So a d20 plus 6.
12 plus 6, 18.
18 hits.
Nice. Okay,
And
so
then it's
3d10. 22.
It is pierced completely through. Like the ballista just goes through. Like you have it as a side profile. The ballista goes through the entirety of the chest. It is still alive, but it you watch its legs buckle. It is still holding friend over the chasm, but it's now on its knees.
That's neat.
Yeah, because it stood. It stood up. I made it the Dark Souls chest for this one. It's got the spindly legs and the lanky arms.
Here, I'll try to find a Dark Souls mimic.
I've heard of them.
Lehman, you're up.
Hey, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Bigby's hand lasts for 1 minute.
Just because it has one hit, as it has one hit point, I will say yes. let's not be picky about it.
Okay, I was gonna say, do I still have it?
Sure.
Okay, I will attempt to basically grab friend.
Yeah. Easy as you can just sort of bring the hand up as a palm, just bring it up beneath friend so he has a place to stand.
And I will go ahead and cast. I'll go with Ray of Frost again.
Okay, that's a 2-hit on your end.
Yep. 30.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. It just freezes solid. Its arms stay attached to friend as they just break off, and the chest spins out into the chasm. Yeah, falls off, shatters on the rocks of the mountain. The arm still attached to friend as he stands on Lehman's hand. As Lehman's hand begins to flicker, and friend, you can just step back onto the platform as Lehman's hand dissipates into dust.
Ooh.
What a fun little combat. Combat. Yeah, let me read that to you. Hold on. The chest is a mimic in disguise. As soon as a creature touches it, the mimic attacks. Once it has grappled a creature, the mimic attempts to drag its victim outside so it can drop the victim off the edge of the walkway.
I love that.
Fuck you.
That's hilarious.
I'm not here to eat you. Get chucked.
I'm just a psychopath.
Your briefcase goes, that guy was fucking nuts, boss.
Yeah, he was, buddy. I'm glad you're not like
He could
him.
have eaten me and then jumped off himself.
Oh,
Would've
that would have
much
been
more
really
effective.
funny. It would have been.
Okay. That's that room. The other side of the wall is just rubble. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
Was an empty room otherwise. We go back up. We go down. Hunkus, you're gonna go open that door down there.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah,
Open it.
I should probably be the one opening doors, just FYI.
Right? Yeah.
I could handle the first couple ones, but
You guys just kind of like go up in there, and I'm like, all right, well, open the door then.
hey, what's out here? Can I walk on this?
Yeah, it's a patrol area. Yeah. It's
Is there
beautiful.
anything out here?
There's nothing out there, no, nothing like in particular, but like the vista is beautiful. You see like
Just
the mountain range. Yeah, the scenic view. That's what you earn for going out there, Jim Jam.
I come over here and I write on the ground, finger butthole, and then I run back over here.
Nice.
Oh, it's windy.
Nice.
Go into photo mode and get a nice like background for your home screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Right.
He's gonna do like a jump pause thing, and it's gonna pause everybody's game real quick. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
In this room, Hunkus, you open the door. Iron bars along either side of this hallway form 2 cells, each with a locked iron door. There's nothing in any of them. It looks like these holding cells never saw use.
Plum full of vampire.
Walking down, you just find more holding cells, and at the end of the hallway, way down the way, you see that there is another door. Opening the door, this small 15-foot tall chamber features a metal hatch in the floor and a lever attached to a nearby wall. You can see the lever. They even put it on the map.
Ooh, let me stand on it and you pull the lever.
Pull the lever,
Okay.
Hunkus!
I pull the lever.
When the lever in the wall is flipped, the hatch in the floor opens and a 10-foot diameter, 30-foot deep cylindrical anti-gravity well emanates from the Colossus's palm.
Oh,
So you just sort of like float out into the air for a moment. You have the levitate thing, so you can just sort of like float out into air for a moment.
This goes up.
No, like it. So it goes out into the palm,
Oh.
and it's just dangling, right? The arm's just dangling there. So there's just like think of like Iron Man, right? Like hand
Oh, it goes
pulsars.
pulsar, yeah.
Okay.
And so
Oh,
his
right.
arm's just dangling there. And so there's now just a 10-foot diameter, 30-foot long cylinder of anti-gravity that you can swim in that's just like horizontal to the ground. Like you could just like fly out and look down and see the mist and stuff, right? As long as Hunkus keeps the hatch open.
That's pretty
Hatch is open.
It's just a neat little thing. It definitely it would have been like literally like alien abduction shit, right? Like whoever would have been like controlling this could have just put his hand over like enemy combatants, turned on the anti-gravity well, and sucked them up into the arm, which there's prison cells, right? So
Wow.
this was the prison arm.
These people are fucking crazy.
Gimmick arm, prison arm.
Jim Jamie hates this civilization.
I
Just
fucking
due
hate
to
these
their
people.
carpentry.
These people are psychopaths.
Yeah, they're
Okay, you
Inchio
guys
dogs
explored.
don't like them.
People are saying that we fucked up this place. They're crazy.
No, not us. They're saying artificers. Because they are.
Yeah,
That's what all of them are, is artificers.
Well, that's what I am.
Yeah, well, you're not like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just blows my mind. What kind of fucking
No.
idiots? I mean, damn.
Nazis were scientists. It doesn't mean all scientists are Nazis.
I don't know what those are, but fuck yeah. No, you're right. 100%. Just Jim Jamie just wants to do so much good that it just blows his mind that just people are just fucking crazy like this.
They're soldiers. This is a weapon for war. Well, I guess we're climbing.
Back to climbing.
Yes.
This 20-foot tall cylinder is the equivalent of Landro's throat. Above, a tangle of metal dangles like a mechanical uvula. Hold on, let me clear it. You guys are here. Here. You guys are here in this like neck area climbing up.
I hope they don't pour acid on us.
We're getting necked off.
Getting straight nicked.
So you're all climbing right now?
I fly.
You fly? I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20, 24.
$19. Good, because I have nothing. I have no bonuses to that.
Yeah, I got it.
That's
I
just
got
a dry
12.
roll.
I got a 14.
Okay.
He doesn't notice.
So it's when you guys hold on, let me just double check here. Yeah, it's when you guys have climbed 30 feet up that some sort of like water jet. You see like a light turn on, like a red light turn on, and a jet of water shoots down in a 60-foot line. Anybody, Friend and Lehman, and what did you get, Durnhale?
12.
12, and Durnhale all fail and fall.
Down the whole neck?
It is down 60 foot. Yeah, and the neck is 60 feet. Yeah. And it happens when they're 30 feet. So Friend is flying only takes you take the damage that it's like a pressure, like it's like those pressurized water jets. Like it fucking hurts.
Yeah. Pressure wise.
So you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage, Friend. Don't fall. You're just sort of like knocked asunder.
He just feels the force.
Yeah. The two of you, Durnhale and Lehman, take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is there
and
anything
begin to fall.
with the astral elf teleporty thing that would help with that? Of like bamfing after you start to fall?
I don't know what you mean.
Like
you could use it in a way that like helps you, but like there's like no like you've got to come up with that, right?
Yeah. That's fair.
For sure you could use it in a way that would not have you take 130 feet of fall damage. As you and Lehman begin to plummet 130 feet. How would you two like to handle your falling situation?
As I start following, look for the where the shoulders are.
Yep.
And try to teleport basically to here.
To the cliff. Let's give it better than. Let's give it a 10 DC intelligence check. 10 DC intelligence check just to spot it in time, just to get there.
Just a straight intelligence.
Take the proficiency. I don't know what I'd want to call it, but take proficiency with it as well.
Okay. So proficiency. Okay. Basically not a 1.
Yeah. Don't roll a 1. That is essentially what I mean.
What was that?
A 26.
Yeah, that
I don't know where
I
your
have no idea
4d6
where the
came from,
4d6 came
but you
from.
rolled a 9, so that works. I know your intelligence
Okay.
is good. Lehman appears on the edge right there.
I'm gonna try to do the same thing, I guess. And
Okay.
hope that I can basically roll a 10 or higher because I have a flat.
Why don't you do
intelligence.
a wisdom? Why don't you
Okay.
make it a wisdom, buddy? I chose
Oh,
intelligence because of Lehman's being a
Fair enough.
wizard.
Okay, so whatever I
It's
get.
it's the not don't roll a 1 roll. That's honestly all it is. It's the don't roll a 1 roll because you roll a 1, I'm gonna make you take 130 feet of fall damage.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a 16 on the dice plus 5, 21.
There you go. Okay, so you two end up on the thing. Hunkus, Jim Jam, and Friend continue on their way up. The water jet doesn't happen again. You guys like maybe wait a moment to see if what's the
I'm gonna zip
Oh,
up
it's
there to wherever. To,
Hunkus, Chad, you've got a
my-
fan or
I'm gonna shove
something.
my dick in it.
I do.
Yeah, it's like a constant.
Hmm.
Does anybody else hear it, or am I losing it?
No, yeah, Chad's.
Yeah, no, I'm
Noise?
hearing it.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Chad's
Yeah,
noise.
Chad has a weird noise. I agree.
I'll turn it down a little bit. It just was like it was repetitive and ringing into my brain. That's more my issue with it. You know when there's a noise like that and it just like digs into your noggin. Okay. Friend flies up.
I fly up and plug the thing with my.
Jesus Christ. You fly up into 27. The mechanical guts of what must have been a magical cannon were torn out of the platform in this room. To the south, a 3-foot tall ledge is all that separates this chamber from the open air. If not for the dense mist of the moorland, this window would afford a spectacular view. Inside this room stands 3 Warforged. 2 of them, the just like normal Nazi scouts with the like one is a crossbow arm, one is the like pointy longsword arm, and then the other one is like a more unique Warforged with this like really cool looking double-bladed sword in one hand and like a double-bladed katana in the other hand, like a Darth Maul lightsaber, but it's a katana. Like so it bends.
Fuck, man.
All of them with red eyes. As you fly up, they yell, "Follow the Lord of Blades!" and all attack you.
Why are you here?
I need to clear up. I need to erase. This is where we are.
Go ahead.
Head.
Head.
Yeah. So head. Glaive.
And just for the record, I have cast Fly on myself.
Yes. I figured you two were already climbing back up. I did not have you guys still like down there. Blade Scout. This guy has a name. His name is Rack. And this guy has a name. His name is Crunch. Rack and Crunch. I can't remember how these guys fight, so just gonna have them all back there for now. All right, everybody roll some initiative.
Oh, there it is. Yep, I had good initiative all day. Yeah, I needed to even it out.
There you go.
Oh, okay, my bad. Redo of what special robot looks like. Orangey metal with like a lot of leather bits with spikes, right? Like very like Mad Max attire and like almost an eye patch on one arm. Big spiked glaive. The thing I thought was a dual-bladed katana, actually just a massive fucking crossbow that just from the angle looks like it's like a very metallic bladed crossbow though. My bad. Fights with glaive and big crossbow. Okay, I need to roll initiative. Okay, and then I need to roll initiative for those two goobers. Really solid for goobers. Really solid goober initiative. Okay. Get rid of Willie, get rid of the spiritual weapon, get rid of Lehman's hand. Durnhale rolled a 3. Hunkus rolled a 10.
It was 18.
18. Friend rolled a 21. Jimmy rolled an 11. And Lehman rolled a 21. Great. So, Hungus, we might still have to keep doing yours because you have initiative. You have advantage. That might just be how the cookie crumbles. Start combat. Rack goes first. Rack's gonna run up and put himself in melee. Durnhale, you are, I'm gonna say, still climbing up. Jim Jamie, you're up here though. Durnhale, you're climbing up, but you'll get out onto the lip in your turn. That you'll use your movement to get there. But Jim Jamie is here. Rack's gonna run up to you, Hunkus. He's just like one of the Nazi robots. And he's going to I need to place a couple things. I just need to draw. Where's the draw feature? Do I have one of those? Is there no draw feature?
Yeah, there is. It's right underneath the hand. Unless you don't have it.
Draw, there it is.
Be right back.
Okay. Wait, did Chad just said he was going to be right back?
No, that was Trevor.
It was Trevor?
I'm here.
Okay, my bad.
Yep, I'm here.
It wasn't even me.
Wasn't?
It wasn't?
No, it was Joa.
It was
Oh,
Joa?
it sounded
Fuck.
like,
Yeah.
it sounded like
It
Trevor.
really sounded like you.
It did.
Sorry, Trevor.
No, you're good. That's hilarious.
I'm making 3 attacks against you, Hunkus.
I don't like my own medicine. Josh. Not allowed.
26 to hit.
Yes.
Nah, that's not gonna hit. 13 to hit.
Nope.
And 13 to hit. Oof.
Nope. Just the one.
You take 15 points of slashing damage on this. Friend, you're up.
Okay. I do these fellas. Like that? Is that a good killing square?
I don't like that.
That killing square's at 5th level.
Boo.
Those guys there.
Boo.
Come on. Rolling. 24 damage.
Boo. Nobody liked that. Boo. 24. 24. Okay.
Shout out Get him, Hunk.
I feel inspired.
Thanks.
Great. Lehman, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to go with. I'm figuring I'm probably coming up below Durnhale, and like he like grabs like the lip of it. I'll rise up, look out, and see like this fight happening.
Mm-hmm.
I slept like going. I don't. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go ahead and cast Steel Wind Strike.
Okay. Shing, shing.
Yep. So I will do on on Rack. There it is. A 30 to hit him.
It's a yeah. Yeah.
And he will take 39 points of damage.
Sparks slice off as the metal hits metal.
Second one is Crunch. I don't know if a 19 will hit.
A 19 does not hit.
Okay.
Manages to see it coming. His eyes turns green for a moment as he parries your blow. Manages to see it coming.
I will use one of my luckies to get advantage to hit Blade.
Okay.
And it'll be a 21.
21 does hit.
Okay.
21 does hit. I will take a reaction to reduce the damage you deal.
Okay, he takes 37.
Okay. I am going to reduce it by 20.
All right.
So 17.
I teleport to an unoccupied space I can see within 5. I still have flag going.
Great. So you just are going to float behind.
I end up just like hovering there.
Great. Your blade slashes through glaive. They begin to like overheat a little bit. You can feel the heat emanating off of glaive.
Yep.
David's here.
David's here. Yeah. Is he like here?
I don't know.
Or is he just listening?
We'll find out.
David's walking home and is sparing you all the car sounds.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
We appreciate that.
Fair enough.
Crunch is going to take his turn and run up. Ooh, No, I think he's going to run around. Yeah, he's going to run around and try and attack Lehman in the air there. No. What?
I'm not gonna stay inside of my.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Absolutely fucking not. Joke. 3 attacks against Lehman. That's not gonna fucking. That's not gonna do it. 16 to hit.
Nope.
A 23 to hit.
Yes.
And
Hang
a 27.
Hey, I was gonna say, hang on. Yeah, I was gonna do it. I was gonna cast shield from the armor.
Okay, so the second one gets blocked.
Yep.
But the third, the 27, 27 still makes it through.
I think so.
Great. I hope so. That's a fucking 19 on the die. If not, I'm gonna have to start giving them more fucking.
Shield is just a +5, so yeah, nope, that gets through.
Great. It was more to just give pack tactics, anyways, than to deal damage. You take 18 points of slashing damage and need to make me a DC 10 con save. For your fly.
Okay.
This is a concentration check.
Yep. How do I take it advantage?
The most important concentration check you've ever.
Yeah, this is why I decided to not go after you, friend. These are very smart creatures.
Well, I've got Warcaster. I've got advantage on it, and I've got a good con save, so 26.
26, great. They don't know that. They're still gonna try and what a fucking stupid wizard! Knock him out of the sky. It's Hunkus's turn. Hunkus, you are engaged with a combatant.
The combatant. All right.
Combatant.
So I got a question on my mastery skills, that my push and all that stuff.
Sure.
Can I do that with attack? Is that an each attack thing?
On each attack, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack him. And then follow-up question: Lehman is just in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an edge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just curious. All right, I'm attacking. That's going to be not a good enough to hit.
Nope.
That's 14. Boo. So again, not good enough. 18 probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
These guys are tough.
I don't know if
that hits.
Your headset's.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a loose wire.
Yeah. Now that you're actually talking.
My headset doesn't plug in. It's just Bluetooth. So
Can you?
Weird.
28 does hit.
Let me roll my damage and I'll change my headset.
Okay.
Only 8 damage, and then I want to push him. Push him the feet.
What's the feet?
Hold on, let me switch back over to that. I think it's 10 feet, but let me make sure.
Fuck.
Where the hell is it? Oh, I was already on there. I'm sorry. It is push. It is 10 feet.
Fuck. Yep. And he just gets pushed. I don't get a save.
He does not have any save. It just, if I hit him, he gets pushed 10 feet.
Fuck.
Slice. Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay. That's all I can do. I'm going to take my headset. I can't hear anything.
Son of a bitch.
27 damage.
I'll take damage immediately from going into that.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bitch.
That's that tactical mind coming up.
Great. Okay, it's Glave's turn. Glave's going to take. No, what? No, we're going to attack Lehman. Why would I risk moving out of the way if my goal is to just knock you out of the sky? I have advantage on my attacks because I'm overheating. I'm in overdrive. A natural 20.
Not much I can do about that.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Okay. Well, let's not roll again because if you fall out of the sky, I can't hit you again. 52 points of slashing damage with the glaive. The glaive just carves through you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. That. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's gonna do it for me.
Lehman, oh, you're gonna go unconscious?
Yeah.
No.
Lehman begins to plummet.
That's
Lehman
the end
begins
of
to plummet.
fucking Lehman, dude. Jesus Christ.
Lehman begins to plummet. Does anybody have feather fall as he begins to fall? You all
me a
can see
second.
him.
Give me a second to look, please.
Yeah.
Do I sound better here?
Yeah.
Is it like much better?
Yeah.
Keep talking.
I have a plan. I'm just gonna wait to see where David's at and what Jim Jams has.
I don't have.
I wanted to, if Willie can do anything,
Should
Willie's just gonna dive straight down following Lehman, and right before Lehman hits the ground, he's gonna swap places and try and catch him.
Should I do?
What a
Should I silver
king.
barbs the attack, or is it too?
I think that's too late. I was expecting it when I said the natural 20, and when you
Yes.
didn't, you let the natural 20
Something
go
was
through.
distracting me.
Yep.
I like the Hunkus dives
I wasn't
after.
aware
Or not
of the
Hunkus.
natural-
I like the Willie dives after plan. I like this a lot. What's our fall distance? I gotta just scroll down. 60. We're only falling 60 feet. We're only falling 60 feet. So somebody write this down for David once he gets here. 9, 18, 24. He takes 24 plus another 22. Willie has taken a grand total of 46 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that's
in
46.
his away time. We need to just remind David of that. But Lehman plummets out of the sky. His blood splatters into the air. Willie, who has been pretty passive during the mimic and table fight, he was like, "You guys got that. I believe in you all. I have to write my memoirs." Leaps after, just like full, like wind flapping behind him. Perfectly calculates, not perfectly, but like manages to wait
Perfect.
long enough and claps and changes places with Lehman's body. Willie hits the bottom with full impact, arms open to grab Lehman and save Lehman from the fall. A full Yamcha crater is what I'm picturing.
How much is Willie gonna take?
Willie took 20. I said it was 24.
But it's a crater?
Yeah, he's a fucking barbarian. He's heavy. He's,
That's fair. That's fair.
Great. That's Glaive's first attack. They're going to turn and step out of there and point their crossbow at you, friend. I don't have advantage. Oh no, I do because I'm overheating. 21 21 to hit, friend.
Yeah, that hits.
Eight plus 6 is 14 plus 3 is 17 points of piercing damage, and the serrated bolt pierces you and lodges into you, reducing your speed by 10.
Okay.
Great. Make me a concentration check on your fucking daggers. Just 10. Great. Jim Jams. Jim Jam.
I also have more.
So what's the deal? Is Lehman and them all good outside? I see
You
their
don't know.
mouth.
Yeah,
You
we
have
Yeah.
no
we have
fucking
no
clue.
fucking.
You have no fucking clue.
So
You watched Lehman fall and Willie jump after.
gotta have faith in the homies, I guess. We are going to worry at the task at hand, though. And I will
You guys are actually here.
I'm scratching the fuck out of my ear too. Hmm. Is this like an open back?
Yes.
Front, right?
It's the head. Yeah, it's the head.
And it's just a platform?
Yeah, it's just.
For real?
Yeah.
It's his mouth. It's his mouth. That's his mouth. The 3-foot lip is his teeth.
That him
Yeah, I'm
mouth.
gonna cast like Thunderwave.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do when I get back to me. Fucking nerd.
I mean, yeah, I asked all this earlier because I'm trying to push these motherfuckers off
Right.
here. that was my plan.
Yeah, let me cast Thunderwave.
You got to get up to them to do that, buddy.
Yeah, don't thunderwave me too.
Right.
Wait, I also have Spell Sniper. Hold on, let me look at this.
That does not help you.
It
No, that's
does. It makes it so touch spells aren't just necessarily touch.
But that's not touch.
Or like, wait, hold on. What do I read it as then?
Spell snipers for targets.
Yep.
Area of effect spell.
Correct.
Range self, that's what I meant.
As you step, hold on. As you step there, one of
I didn't let go.
The trap goes off. One of the like little hidden traps, if you remember from your like forest fight, goes off. And I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Before.
24, success. Nothing happens. You just dodge out of the way. Great. Continue on with your plan.
Nice. And then, what is it, like 15 feet? Yeah, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Great. What's
So
the
it's a 15 feet cube originating from you must make Constitution saving throw.
cube? Hold on. Cube. 15-foot cube. Fuck. Fuck! Guys, this sucks! Okay. First one for Rack. A 15 on the die.
Fails.
Wait, no, plus numbers, right?
Oh,
15
yeah,
Plus
sorry.
numbers.
What's it? Is it? It's a con save.
Yeah.
18.
Me to beat it.
Okay. Second one for Crunch. Oof. That's a 15 total. And now for Glaive. Okay. Son of a bitch. Fuck.
See you later, nerds. Great. Rack's still there though. Hey, Durnhale, you're up.
I love that. I had everything planned, and then everybody just went yeeting out the window. So they're falling from the head to the shoulders area, and
they're just gonna keep falling because they got sent
Okay.
out 15 feet.
Okay, so they're gone.
They're gone.
Like they're gonna clear the body and
They're
hit the
gonna
ground.
clear the body and hit. Well, they're gonna hit the mountain.
Well, something not pleasant.
Yeah.
A few hundred feet from now, you know.
Poor
Okay.
bastards.
Why are they
We're still-
standing at the fucking mouth hole?
So Lehman and Willie, they are.
You have no fucking clue. You didn't even see any of it. You just
That's
poke
true.
your head up, and this is you see Jim Jammies standing there next to one robot. You heard the thunderclap.
Do I see them at this angle by chance?
You do not.
Okay.
Nobody has put eyes on Lehman and Willie.
Yeah,
I thought I'd
Lehman
check.
and Willie. Since Lehman's unconscious right now, maybe on Lehman's turn or whatever.
Okay, when
Wow.
Lehman's turn happens, Mr. Carman, I'll let you know.
Okay, thanks. The name's Kashub, not Carmen.
That's a 23 to hit Rack with a guiding bolt.
Great. 23 hits.
And 23 damage.
Great. He's still kicking. Not by a lot, but still kicking. It is now Rack's turn. You know what, Jim Jams? Fuck you.
I'm sorry about
I'm gonna try and grapple you.
Well, actually, you still needed to take 2d8 thunder damage.
Fuck! No! No! No, don't do that!
My
No
plan.
anything with this!
But it's
Don't!
halved.
Yeah, he took half the damage.
I
Right?
do take half.
He should
Yeah.
have took half the damage.
Okay, so 2. Okay, I still live. Great. Phew! That could have gone poorly for me. To die. Okay, we're gonna try and grapple you. Grapple. 5e. You need to remember how to do that. Grapple. Grapple. Grapple rules for monsters. No. Grapple. Grapple action. A creature can grapple another creature. Characters typically grapple many monsters. Yeah, grapple successfully. By using an unarmed strike. Okay, so I just unarmed strike you by grappling you.
Bring it on!
Okay. Just double check here. Great. Yep. Okay, so I have to roll to hit you. A dirty 20. Right. Oh, no. No. The target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw. It chooses which. Strength or dexterity save. Please and thank you.
Me?
Jim Jams. Yeah.
Dexterity.
Great.
Shit.
Great.
Drop the daggers.
Son of a bitch! I wanted to drag him through them. He does begin to drag you through. Jim Jams. I'm taking you over the edge, Jim Jams.
He's just yanking him off the edge. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I just take Jim Jams with me.
Wait, you're taking me with you?
you?
So you got me in a grapple and we're both falling down.
Yeah, we're just going. Yep.
You son of a bitch.
Away from here. Great. I don't know what we do about this now.
Can I fly?
Can you fly? He's got you grappled. You are currently like reaching terminal velocity. His arms wrapped around you.
I mean, can I strength check him out of his grip?
Yeah, you can try and break out of the grapple. I rolled a 2 on the die.
Rolled a 17.
Great. You like midair push him out of the way. He like hits the rock, shatters into a million pieces. He had 6 hit points left.
Nice. Okay, fantastic.
So you're just plummeting right now. He like full like jumped out of the side, so you guys would be plummeting full to the ground, just like his comrade.
And then I will cast the spell fly.
Great. You just stop flying. You just stop falling.
And then I look for Lehman.
And you find Willie what I assume Willie administering a healing potion to Lehman on Lehman's turn.
Okay, 10-4.
Willie, are you there, Willie? If not, you can
You
administer
seem
the
correct.
potion.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
do
Yes,
it. Yeah, I'll
that
go
is
down there
what
and
I
help
was doing.
with trauma
Right.
care.
Somebody rolled some healing dice for Lehman.
My hands are full. It's not going to be me.
What
Okay, Jim
about
James for you.
greater is 44.
Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
Yep. 14.
Great. 14 healing to 1 Lehman Ulfdelen. And you're flying, so you can fly Lehman back up to the head.
Yep.
Just arms underneath the armpits.
The fuck happened, God?
You're just looking. Yeah, you're looking down. You see a crater, just 60 feet down.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Willie just starts
Bowels.
pissing everywhere.
Yeah, the loudest piss over the side.
Your hole must be huge. That sounds so girthy.
That's all blood from his finger.
You like sounding a lot lately?
Oh, I forgot I was.
Jesus Christ.
There
There it was.
That's what you're talking about? No. I was washing my hands. The kissing hasn't started yet.
Funny.
Yo, that's also the strat. Wash your hands before you piss.
Great. So you guys bring Lehman back up to the head. What a fun little environmental fight that ended up being. I didn't expect that.
You didn't expect that? You were on the edge of a...
He was on the edge of a cliff. Yeah. I didn't think it through. Nope.
I didn't think it through.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think it through until Lehman was over the edge. Then I started to think about the consequences of standing near a cliff.
Yeah, you throw our friend off a cliff. I'm throwing you off a cliff.
Lehman
I was gonna say, I almost was like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm flying. I'm just gonna like go ahead and shove, wave off the edge, and fly out past everybody else.
Oh yeah.
And then that one dude just had 6 hit points left, and so he's like, "Well, if I'm not gonna fucking win this, I'm taking that motherfucker with me."
Does this keep going up?
Yeah, yep, it keeps going up.
To the brain, everyone. Can
Yep,
Willie
head
get
over
up
to the
here?
brain.
Does he need help?
Jim
Hunt
Jam
is still on the
can
ground?
Jim Jam can bring Lehman up and then go back down and get Willie. I'm not gonna fuss about it.
Clap and switch places with a rock.
He can, yeah. He can just keep chucking
He can
rocks
do it with
as long as he gives
objects?
enough. Yeah, he has to put enough chakra. He has to sit with objects for a certain amount of time and give his key to it.
Yeah, make it match his resonant vibration.
Literally exactly. There's gonna be I think a change in how it works. I was thinking about it recently, but I'll talk to David about it later. More reactionary claps, less just clapping randomly. More like giving advantage during combat claps. We climb up to the brain. Dripping pipes and rusty chains hang from the 15-foot high ceiling of this chamber. Well, I have to clean it out for you. Hold on.
The brain.
Here, we can just reveal all. We can just hit reveal all.
To the brain.
Deep red light courses rhythmically through the pipes, which converge on a large object atop a circular dais. The object resembles an oversized brain made of an iron-gray ceramic. Its surface is modeled with countless grooves that form mesmerizing patterns. A crack along the ceramic brain's frontal lobe leaks a thin gray liquid that pools around the dais. Floating above the brain and scattering light across the room is a small, slender object. A piece of the rod.
We were warned.
You were warned about something.
That this whole thing will explode if we take this rod?
Correct, yeah.
We don't know how long that takes to happen. How far away we need. So,
as you all, can somebody drag Willie up here? I just don't think he's here yet.
I propose.
So as you're saying this, the goo, the liquid metal goo, begins to float in front of you and form a physical entity.
I try to
construct.
I try to make love to it.
Friend is waiting for the monologue.
Yes, thank you.
The other thing, war.
Jim Jamie's halfway pulling his pants down.
This is a fluid gray, gray. It's an entity completely made out of the gray metal fluid, but fully liquid. The liquid keeps moving around, very water elemental-esque, right? And top half a naked humanoid male, silvery gray, irisless eyes, nose, mouth, hands, shoulders, upper chest, and then lower chest and legs. There are no legs, and it's just the swirling mass of constantly moving liquid, right?
But there are nipples for sure, because
there definitely are nipples too. Constantly kind of moving around nipples. They can't really, they don't really know where to place them, to be honest.
Do you want advice on that?
Welcome. I am Landro. Wonderful to meet you all.
Hello,
What is your names?
friend.
Friend. Turns to each of you in turn.
Jim.
Jim.
Dernhair.
Dernhell. Lehman.
Willie.
Willie.
Now that I have your names, I have your souls.
Who's
I didn't give you my name.
who's this last one?
Hunkus?
Hunkus. Wonderful. Wonderful to meet you all. Welcome to Landro. I have not met many people in my long years here.
And you
Yes.
are the big robot?
I am the embodiment of it. I once could control many of its aspects, but for years now it has fallen into disrepair since we, well, found ourselves in Mount Ironrot. I was created by my siren overlords, the mages, to control the Colossus of my same name. But on the day of its deployment, the Colossus teleported halfway into this mountain, where, as you see, it has remained ever since.
Classic. Probably has something to do with that piece of rod above the brain there. Actually, coincidence.
That is what makes Landro move. That is what creates me. I understand the world by peering into the thoughts and memories of all living beings that I come into contact with. I've yet to come into contact with you, though I've been able to watch your progress through the caves and mountain and construct here. I see through the goo.
Hey, fuck your table.
Yes, we are quite upset about your table.
I don't know what you're speaking of. The table was not mine. The table was my siren creators. Those mages that created me created the table.
Where do they live?
And who created the mages?
They're dead.
Yes.
Those
We even
tables.
kind of give a side eye at that, but I have a question. You said
Please.
that rod allows you to connect to the construct, Laundry, not you, Laundry.
We are one and the same.
But you're not.
If I am... There are ways for me to leave this construct. I could be separated from it. But my primary directive is to control and utilize the entity known as Landro. That is, the Colossus.
If the
I
rod
am Landro.
piece, if the rod piece was removed, would you be with the rod piece?
Negative.
Also, if it's your primary directive to use this giant robot, then you can just say use, not utilize.
Negative inspiration. Your next roll is at disadvantage. You're not funny.
We've heard that if we remove the rod, you'll explode.
I can neither currently confirm nor deny to you. You have not ingratiated yourself to me enough for me to tell you the inner workings of this machine. But let me ask you. The knowledge I now seek is of the clandestine variety. I would be interested to learn your secrets. And he whispers it out of your mind.
Oh no.
Secrets.
I've got a secret for you. All right. I'm a little scared of the dark sometimes. I sleep with a nightlight.
Okay. Well,
Just to be
what
safe.
that seems like a wonderful secret, but I can tell by the aura surrounding you all that you know dark, insidious secrets that could reshape the known multiverse. If you would share but one of these secrets with me, we could be, and he turns to you, friends. This would be a harmless process that would take but a moment, though it does require physical contact with the head of one of you. Do you consent?
Can we have a minute to discuss without you listening?
Of course, I shall retreat into the gray matter engine. Please speak my name loudly once you have come to a decision.
What name's
And
Bedmom?
he fades back in. So you
Can
would
we
have
just
to
grab the grot and just leave?
you would have to give up. Just so we're clear, you'd have to give up one of your secrets that you guys never fucking use anyways.
Right, but I'm sitting here like, here, what? How much would it hurt if we told them about King Liam or whatever? Right? Don't we have some weird secret about King Liam? Like, what is that?
We do, and I kind of want it to get out.
Yeah, but how would it wouldn't even get out
You
if we told
gossipy
it to this
bitch.
guy? You know what I mean? Like, we're in a different realm, baby. It doesn't
I
even
just
matter.
don't think.
Like this guy doesn't
I-
care.
This guy doesn't even know
But-
who it is, King Liam.
But I think that's like the issue. The fact that he doesn't care, it just won't matter to him if we tell him something of that caliber, you know?
No, but
We
that's
do know other things.
sure, but he just wants one of them. He doesn't care which one.
I mean,
I heard him.
he said the thing about the nightlight, you know. That's a pretty intense secret.
Okay,
And I
above
look
the
at
table, we
Willie
have.
and I give a
what-
respectful
What
nod.
secrets do we have that are worth trading for?
Let me find them. Somebody
Also-
had a list, but
No,
it's
we've
been a
got
hot minute.
we got 5. We
Fuck
with the one
Vecna.
about Liam not being the true
Yeah.
heir.
Yep.
There's something about Sarcel's vision of desiccated man.
Yeah.
Umberto is a historian of Vecna.
Yeah.
There's a 4th one I can't remember what it was.
Lowell thought
And
that it was amidst steep gnomes.
Oh god. And there was Elena floated away from the ship in the Astral Sea. Wrecked ship. So
I mean, what is none of them really matter. Does this being work with the whispered one?
Doesn't Vecna already know all
No.
these secrets?
Ah, he said the thing. He said the thing.
Fucking cock shit, cock.
Several minutes of friend fucking or seconds of friend like spazzing.
How about we don't say the name?
He who must not be named.
Are we not supposed to say his name?
Great.
names are bad.
What's the plan here, guys? There's either I think a friend is trying to argue, just give him a secret, see what it does.
Mhm.
Jim Jammy was trying to float the idea of let's just grab and run, smash and grab.
I think we probably better choice to go ahead and tell them one of the things in the land.
I think
Yeah,
if
I
we
can
can
get
give
on
him,
board.
if we give him a secret, maybe he knows how to shut off the self-destruct sequence. Then we can grab the rod without worrying about escaping.
Agree. I feel that.
I say we give him the Liam secret and see what happens.
Name.
All right.
Luther Vandross.
So yeah, I would suspect that it may not be a good one to share.
I'll say the shortened version of his name, I guess. Landros. Landro?
He comes out Landro. Yeah.
Laundry.
Well, Landro,
Yes. How may I help you?
we're gonna tell you a secret.
Wonderful.
Willie
This
gets to
will-
say it.
You do not need to say it. To fully grasp, I shall have to connect with you. And tendrils of gray matter come out. He like holds out his hand, and from each one of his fingers, tendrils of gray matter go out to each one of your heads.
But won't that give you all of our secrets?
No.
Could I insight
Yeah,
check
okay.
that? Right?
I'm gonna insight the fuck out of
Yeah.
that with an advantage.
What happens if you do it through our butts?
Less for me than for you.
That is a 25 insight.
Yeah, it's just how we're getting the secrets. This is just how we're getting the secret.
This is just flavor.
is
I'm
flavor.
just being a weirdo.
An affected character hears a deep sloshing sound and experiences a sensation like being underwater for a moment, and you feel like you're drowning for a brief moment, and there's like deep panic as you guys are like, "Oh, this guy has actually fucked us," and then it's over, and you are dry as you were before. And which secret did you guys give? Just like mark it off so you guys know you can't use it anymore. What secret did
The
we?
Liam secret.
The Liam secret. Okay. Great. You all get inspiration, except for Willie, who I will hold still has negative inspiration for being a dick.
It doesn't get well.
Nope.
Hold on, that's also in Willie's character as a writer.
Great. You don't get to look at me and then fucking make fun of me for talking. Gotta remember, I'm the one here talking. I don't have a script. It's off the dome, and it hurt my feelings. That's why I'm sticking my ground about it. It hurt my feelings.
Okay, Landro. What's the deal with the rod? If we take it, will you blow up?
I would not blow up, but Landro, the Colossus, would also. And he points. You see the 4 like sort of squares on the map?
Yeah.
There are hidden sentinels behind each one of those that would come out and beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
Damn.
Where? Oh,
Um,
in here. In this
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Ugh,
yeah.
so tired of that shit. All right.
Hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on. Give me a second. He'll explain more. One moment. They are all big,
Dickheads.
beefy fuckheads. Medium-sized, about 142 hit points, 17 AC. They'll fucking slap.
Sounds horrifying.
We can sleep and we'd be fine.
Well, let me find. They use Shield Guardian stats, but let me find the new Shield Guardian stats. Okay, these guys would beat the ever-loving fuck out of you guys. 4 of them?
Yeah, right now in this tiny room. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
We get a beat down.
But
Can we shut them off?
The self-destruct sequence is a 1-minute timer. When the shutdown sequence begins, all anti-gravity would be eliminated. The invisible barrier outside would be eliminated. And the self-destruct sequence, if established, would be as if lava was poured over your whole body. And I'm only saying that because I'm looking at the damage and it's literally equivalent to lava damage.
jeez. Have I seen a teleportation circle since we've gotten here?
No, the teleportation is very difficult in the Mornland. You can't teleport in the Mornland. You can do the small teleport. It isn't as bad as like the pirate ship was, where like Willie's shit was fucked. Like short scale teleportation, you probably like Dimension Door and like the Astral Elves, like Misty, all of those. But like a genuine teleport doesn't work. Let me find it. I'd have told you it a couple weeks ago. What happens if you actually try and teleport? Teleport. See regional effects. Oh, you would end up back at the Oval. So that might actually be really good for you then. Sorry.
At the Oval.
The like oval mirror that you guys, the like 20-foot tall oval mirror that you guys walked through initially, that your portal to Sigil is sitting on.
Sure, but I don't have a target to intend the teleportation circle to begin with, right?
Gotcha.
Like,
that's right. You need a circle.
How do I create a circle to nothingness? I can't. I don't think,
you need teleport.
Yeah.
You need teleport or plane shift
Yeah.
or similar magic. Gotcha. Okay, so and Landro tells you that the barrier that made it so you guys couldn't just like scale Landro, that you had to come into the mountain, will be turned off. All the anti-gravity wells will be turned off.
Okay, so we can go back down to the mouth and slide out from there if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's just these guys in here. Problem, because we could all figure out a way to fly, right?
Well, will they activate?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yes, if you
Guys.
take the rod from its place, the 4 sentinels will activate.
Guys,
Is there
let's
a way
short
to
rest.
disable them first?
I got an idea.
Let's short rest. That's my idea right now. Short rest.
Well, no,
and
we
think.
should long rest, I think.
Well, nothing's stopping you guys from. The thing that I would have stopped a long rest was Glaive. If you guys tried to long rest previously, I would have sent Glaive and his two goobers after
Right.
you.
Gotcha. Long rest it is.
You can't
But
polymorph more people with
what
a
if-
higher slot.
What if Glaive is still alive and they climb back up the? No, I'm kidding. They're fucking dead.
How many people can you make fly, Lehman?
4.
4?
Well, you make Willie and Hunkus fly, they can carry
Right.
easily more people.
Yeah.
And I could fly and make people fly too,
Yeah.
I could
you guys-
grab the rod and Dimension Door away and then fly. Right?
Great.
I could do that now, but we don't even have to sleep.
I have another request, if you would be so kind as to hear it.
Go on.
Would you take me with you? I have been stuck here for countless ages. I would like to see the world. Any world. Many worlds. Knowledge is what I seek. Would you bring me with you?
Yeah, can you like
Yeah.
symbiote to my power armor?
Or something, yeah.
A precious enough gem could work. Do you have precious gems?
Oh, I have a bool-shaped gem in my rapier.
I have
Hold
a
on.
couple
But it might make
jewels.
you sound like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I know Jim Jam's armor is largely constructed out of gems.
That and my gem laser socketed arm. I have like a laser arm. That's run off a giant gem.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of gems just all over this that just uses all the fucking enhancements.
If you would touch me with your gem.
I also have a diamond, but we're saving that.
If you would touch me with your gem, I would enter it, and I would be able to leave this place. But before you do it, know this. If I leave, the magic constructing this place, the consciousness of me would be passed into the gem, and what you call the rod piece powering the gray matter engine would fall, activating the sentinels and the shutdown sequence.
All right. So I'll cast fly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I will cast fly on myself, Willie,
not
Hunkus, and Durnhill.
Are we not long resting? What's our
No,
plan?
fuck it.
Long rest?
I think
No,
we're
we don't have
good.
to. We can just go.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, you guys fly out of here. You four who just got fly casted on you. Go out the mouth and get out of here. And then Jim, Jammy, or wait, no. One of you, who wants the rod? Hunkus? Willie? Durnhill?
Sure. I thought you were gonna grab a dimension door with
I don't
it.
want to be the one that grabs it. I want them.
You can
whoever's...
give it to them.
No, I want whoever's gonna have it to grab it, and then I can dimension door with them. Then you just fly out with your friend right after you.
Great. Okay, so who has fly cast on them?
Durnhill, Hunkus, Willie, and myself.
Great. Jim, Jimmy, who have you
I cast
cast
fly.
on?
I cast it on myself, and then is there anybody else that needs it really?
Friend.
Friend? Yes.
Well, I guess friend has.
I don't need it.
So
I'm
friend doesn't
flying
need it.
already.
Just you. Just you then, Jim Jams.
Yep.
Great. Willie stays, Jim Jam stays,
Okay, yeah,
friend
I think
stays.
Willie, this is your rod. All right.
Willie's rod. Gotcha.
Great.
Huh.
Hunkus, Lehman, and Durnhill all fly out and are waiting at the edge of the barrier. They've hit the barrier. They can't go any further. Great. Jim Jams, do you touch the crystal?
Yeah.
To Landro.
There's like a big old gem on my back.
Great. You like turn your back to him and you point and you just sort of like back up into Landro. And friend and Willie, you watch as Landro, like the vortex of his body like goes up, so like his humanoid parts vanish, and it's just like a vortex of the gray goo, and it spins into Jim Jam's gem in the back of his suit, and you watch as like the gray matter sort of like goes out and nanotechs his suit a little bit. Your vision, your like helmet, Jim Jams, slams down in front of you, and you hear, "Power on, suit activated, ready to fly, sir."
Yes. Google, show me this guy's balls.
Yeah, we're giving Jim Jam a Jarvis.
Oh, yeah.
You now have a elemental gem in your back that can summon Landro. Conjure elemental Landro.
Brain.
Nice.
Brain elemental.
A brain cum elemental.
Brain cum elemental. But you can always talk to him. He, much like your briefcase, always talkable. He is your suit AI now.
Yes. I spent a lot of time alone in a workshop. Never again.
You're just like, my friends are always with me.
It's just a box.
I'm just gonna give you the idea. I think Jim Jammy could make the like sending stones so that he can always like and have his like in his suit so he can always like talk to everybody no matter where he is. Just a thought for the future.
Yeah, I would like to do something like that.
Earpieces.
Yeah, essentially the earpieces,
Exactly.
right? but his is like baked in his suit, not an actual earpiece. You
Alright,
guys
grab
could
it,
have
Willie.
like normal things.
Grab it.
The rod shakes and then begins to fall to the ground as the you hear the sliding doors begin to open as 4 shield sentinels turn online.
Oh fuck.
Scoot out the hole and then we fucking bounce.
Willie, do you grab it? Do you grab the rod? Jimmy, I assume you've already Iron Man started flying out.
Yeah, I'm fucking dipping.
Jim Jams already is off on his way. Willie grabs the rod and your eyes go white, no irises, as you have a vision. Jim, friend, you can just teleport with him immediately.
Yeah.
Like his vision can happen. Like it's gonna be a thing, but like for him, it just takes a second and then he's good, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
You all also Jim Jammy. Willie kind of like hears the echoes of it as his vision begins, and friend, you all hear 1 minute until self-destruct. And the whole like Landro begins to shake and heave as like things begin to like chain reactions start to go off.
Yeah, we're out of there.
Me a second here. You see a place shrouded. So David, are you there? You gotta be here. You gotta be here for your vision. You chose to be the rod piece guy. You gotta be here.
Tell me about the vision.
Okay. You see a mist enshrouded village. Dark, gothic. Up on a hill sits a castle with bats flying all around it. Your vision brings you specifically to it's raining in this place, by the way. Just like constantly just downpour of rain. There's the crack of lightning and the rumble of thunder. Ravens fly around. This little village, sad. Just a sad, like it does not look like a happy place to live. And you zoom in on a specific house, a 3-story house, that just reeks of evil and death. And that is where you know the next piece of the rod lives.
Place that reeks of evil and death.
In a village surrounded by mist, in a shadowed realm.
Oh my god.
And there's
We're
a
gonna have to
castle
fight
up on
Yuki.
Oh my god, not the heart of the cards! And you all fly out. As you guys fly out, Landro self-destructs behind you, and a like glorious explosion. There's like the moment of like, and then the light comes in for a moment, right, and like centers, and then detonates in the like horizontal explosion. You guys feel the shockwave, no matter how far you guys manage to get away. The shockwave like buffets you all as you turn around, and like that mountain is now like a mountain shape, or a mountain shape, a moon shape. Right? It's just like completely carved out as like a black hole, just like carved it out. You see the top. You guys watch the peak of the mountain crumble into itself as it falls. Cartography no jutsu. The map makers have had it too good for too long. They were just beginning to finish the maps of this place. We gotta keep them on their toes.
Their tables.
Giant forest here, dead statues here. Another day. in Shinobi Village.
And you guys make it back to the Oval Mirror to travel back to Sigil, where you guys find Tasha and Illyria dutifully working. You guys make it in, and they look at you guys. You guys look like you've been through a tough one. Is there any research we can do for you while you take a rest?
I tell him about the my vision. I say, "What's that?"
They take a moment and they sort of frown and they go, "You're going to need your rest if you're going to be going to Barovia."
Barovia?
I really know her.
The land of Strahd von Zarovich,
Ugh.
one of Shadowfell's domains of dread. It sounds like a place known as the Death House, but we'll do some research on it and get back to you.
Communicator stones. We need communicator stones.
That's where we'll end tonight's game, and you do level up.
Oh, nice. Swag Nation.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
Fucking sick.
Frickin' badass, dude.
Fucking sick.
Friggin' balls crazy,
Well, let's say bye
boros.
let's say bye to the stream. Bye bye stream.
Bye.
Bye.